in many ways. Oh, it's found its way in! Clipping the post along the way. I was just talking about these opportunities at Indonesia. Indonesia have a very good record against Laos, and they will want to maintain that and do it in style here. Laos have made a number of changes. They didn't make any in the last game. It's their third match on the trot. So in comes Kahan and Patana, as well as Kydavone and Longluang. All of them featured in that last game. No place on the bench for Anantaza, who made a couple of mistakes. Sukapon and Manalom, only Nalongsit is there. But if we look at that lineup, it is unusual because they have been playing five at the back throughout. But this is what they're saying they're going to start with today. We will see very shortly because it does seem far more attacking than we have seen them so far in this competition. As I said, the only one of the four changes rather, that's on the bench is Nalongsit. There, they have got Choni to call upon if they want to try and get some goals, but a bit of a surprise that Sukapon is not involved at all today. Those comments of Shin Tae-yong, who said that they are regarded as the weakest team here. The referee is Kim Hee-gon from Korea, along with Kang Dong-ho, his countryman, second assistant, Nakarit from Thailand. And Singapore's Amada Kasha is the fourth official. Now looking at Indonesia, and they have rung in the changes as promised by Shin Tae-yong. It is a first ever cap for Renando Ari in goal. What a time for the 19-year-old to come in. Edo Feriansha came on as a substitute in the first half for Pratama, who got injured. Rizky Ridho also comes in, as does Kushedia and Dedik Setiawan. So those are the changes, 5 in total for Indonesia. We have been flitting between a 4-1, a 4-1 or a 4-3-3. They know they want to go on the attack today. So this is how they are probably going to start with the two strikers there, Dedik and Kushedia will be the main men. On the bench, Ezra Wallian and Witan Sulaiman from that previous game. They can come on if required. No place for Sharul, the goalkeeper, who was dropped. Pratama and Ryuji were pulled off early with injuries. There was lots of speculation as to whether the big man, Elkan Baggett, would play today. He was, a lot of people thinking he was certain to start in the center of defense. He is on the bench. And I gather his father has flown in from the UK to see his son hopefully take the field at some point. It is Billy Ketko who gets us going here in this AFF Suzuki Cup 2020 match. Laos taking on Indonesia. With the Indonesians playing in white. Laos the home team today, the nominal home team. Experienced defenders. There's Alfiandra trying to get involved now. The fullback, Irfan. And the foul by Shidi. He'll get free kick. It is congested, isn't it? A lot of bodies inside that penalty area. Look at that. Tussling away. Referee is just going to tidy this up a bit. Pulling them out. Let's have a word. And keeping a close eye on you. This is good work from Kim Hee-gon. Opportunity here for Indonesia to take the lead. That was a low one driven in. There looked to be a foul, and it is going to be a penalty. Alfiandra brought down. That was a wild one, wasn't it? I think it was Kydavone. Well, that was reckless from Laos. There's an arm in there as well, but oh dear, that is poor defending from Kydavone. I can't think why he would protest that. It really is nothing to argue with. There was a bit of a discussion as to who would take the penalty. It is now going to fall to Asnawi. The fans clearly happy with that decision. They're chanting his name. A chance to score his first ever goal for his country. That is emphatically done. And Indonesia take the lead. They have dominated. Absolutely smashed that. Kydavone had saved a penalty early in the tournament against Vietnam, but no such luck this time. Yeah, when you hit it like that, no goalkeeper in the world is going to save it. That's very nicely done from Asnawi. Indonesia in front. But it was a moment of madness, really, in the box from Kydavone. And Laos have paid the price, Indonesia. Here's Evan Dimas. He saw Kushedio out wide. He's got Asnawi now bombing past him, overlapping run. Good recovery from Asnawi. Still gets a cross in. Oh, that is a free tap in for Irfan. And Indonesia go 2 up. They've just made that change in defense. Laos, and they got a little bit exposed. A delight for the fans. Indonesia 2 up. Irfan might have just hurt himself. Great run from Asnawi. Recovered superbly. They all seem to be ball watching here. And it just kind of came off him, didn't it, in the end, a little bit. Irfan Jaya. So now with about 10 minutes to go till half-time, Indonesia pretty comfortable. Evan Dimas given away to Kydavone. Keeps going here, Kydavone, and Evan Dimas has done well to win the ball back. Alfiandra. Now Kambuaya. Flag stays down. He's onside here. Bumper chance waiting for Billy Ketkyo. Instead, he finds Kydavone. He's going to go for goal! Oh, what a fantastic strike that is! Kydavone, who was responsible for the penalty that gave Indonesia the lead, more than makes up amends. And that is... Well, they can score this. That will at least give them that 2-goal advantage again. We'll try and take up as much time, make sure this is the last bit of play. Alfreada and Irfan. Here's Irfan. He's curled it just wide of the upright. Wow, we have reached half-time here. And this is quite the game now. Indonesia dominating the early proceedings. Seeing a lot of the ball, almost 80% of it. And it was a bit of a wild lash out from Kydavone on Alfreada that led to a penalty. Asnawi smashed that in. And then they got a second goal where they looked pretty comfortable at that point. Irfan into an empty net, 2-0, but just before the break, Kydavone lashing in as they came forward, Laos. They had a couple of moments, not many, but they've got an all-important goal and a lifeline here. And it is game on in this match, one in which Indonesia thought they probably would be cruising. Have those comments come back to haunt them. We'll find out more in the second half. For now, though, at the break, it's Laos 1, Indonesia 2. Welcome back to Bishan Stadium, and boy, we got a game on here with Indonesia 2-1 up against Laos, and we are seeing some changes, and this is a big surprise. Solasak, the goalkeeper, has come on for Kydavone. That is certainly one that raises the eyebrows. Kydavone has been excellent for his team. Didn't see any problems with him. And for Indonesia, Elkan Bagat. The much talked about big man at the back.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Shin replaced by number 18, Kydavone. Number 13, replaced by number 30, Ezra.
And we're also seeing Kydavone come on for Kushedia, who's had a very tough time, as we mentioned earlier. Condolences to him, of course, the passing of his father very, very recently. So changes then, look at that, 1.94 meters tall, Elkan Baggett, who plays for Ipswich Town, under 23s. He is Indonesia against Thailand in the World Cup qualifier. Indonesia drew that 2-2. Bit of an upset result, that one, in many ways. Oh, it's found its way in! Clipping the post along the way. I was just talking about these opportunities. Indonesia have got an all-important third. Witan Sulaiman, who's come on for Kushedia. He's one of their big stars. He's taken that really well, Witan Sulaiman. A new breed of young player that's plying his trade overseas, and he makes his presence felt. In fact, it was him rather than Kydavone that has come on as Witan Sulaiman played for Ajax in his youth and AZ Alkmaar. Recently only came to Indonesia to play there, PSM Makassar in 2019. Father is Indonesian, mother is Dutch. Did actually make his debut for Indonesia in 2017. Hasn't played a lot since. Off the woodwork on stanchion in the end. Almost looked like a goal, didn't it, from Evan Dimas. Hit that well, didn't he? Nice touch on there from Kambuaya, and there you go! Ezra Wallian, who got a little bit of criticism in the lead-up to this game, opens his account here in the AFF Suzuki Cup. Scored in a friendly against Myanmar a couple weeks ago, and this is his first competitive goal for Indonesia. He's taken that well, and now the points surely safe with the Garudas. He's absolutely delighted with that. And the two substitutes have come on and scored, Witan Sulaiman and Ezra Wallian. There's going to be another change, a fifth. He wants more goals. He said he wanted as many as possible, and that could make a difference for Indonesia, as Armando has just got out, but he's not looking comfortable. We'll keep an eye on that one. Oh, Dimas in a good position here. Tries to slip that through, and it does make its way beyond the line. It is number 5 now for the Indonesians. And Evan Dimas has scored 2 in 2. Delightful ball in. Alfeandra. It's a good-looking ball, isn't it? A bit too easy, that one. They've been fairly solid in those sort of situations. Lovely ball by Alfeandra. He's showing his versatility here. Dimas gets that in for goal number 5. And this is a rout now. And the most number of goals they have conceded in this tournament. The line where they are on the table. All could make a difference. Asnawi, first time. Decent save as well again from Sosalak. He's had a couple of good saves, hasn't he, Solasak? Since he's come on as onside. Took that first time, Asnawi. He sat up nicely for him, didn't it? It was there to be hit. Ezra Wallian with that effort. Still about 3.5 minutes to go here. They won't go with another long-range shot, which is blocked this time. So Indonesia, with the 3 points that they had targeted, and they, in the end, finished with quite the flourish. They knew that some of the knives were out for them, unfairly or not, but they have won pretty emphatically here. Maybe not quite the case at half-time when they were only 2-1 up at that point. But more importantly, they have got a win with some goals towards the end of the match. A couple in the last 15 minutes or so. Cast your minds back to when Asnawi got a penalty in the 23rd. Irfan Jaya then bundled in from right in front of the goal to make it 2. All of a sudden, Kydavone, just before halftime, lashed in to make it 2-1. Changes made by Shin Tae-yong at the break. Saw Witan Sulaiman with a lovely goal. And then Ezra Wallian with his first competitive goal for his country before Evan Dimas made it 5. The final score here at the Bishan Stadium, it's Laos 1, Indonesia 5. So delight for Shin Tae-yong, who made no bones about what he felt about this match and his opposition, but in the end the quality shone through. And Indonesia have won their first 2 matches by scoring 9 goals and conceding 3. That should keep the doubters quiet for a while at least. They've got bigger opposition to come in the form of Vietnam and then Malaysia, and a cracking final game of this group. And we have got the award now for man of the match, and it is Irfan who gets the award. Scored a goal today, was very influential going forward. So good work from him. And Indonesia, they've got another game coming up very shortly indeed. They don't have much time to rest, but for now, they can look back at this. 80% of the ball almost, 24 attempts. They certainly dominated, didn't they? And they got their just rewards. 9 shots on target, of which they scored 5. Laos, again, lacking in the attacking department. That is where they have fallen short, and some defensive errors as well. But Indonesia know they are top of Group B now. And they are ahead of Malaysia because they've scored more goals in the competition. And of course, coming up after this, Vietnam take on Malaysia. But Indonesia know they've got 3 days before they play Vietnam. Laos will take on Cambodia. For now, though, here at the Bishan Stadium, we shall say goodbye.